Welcome back to Local Lifestyles. Well, if you're looking for a good laugh, comedian and Evansville native Jean Whitney can certainly help. She is releasing her new comedy album today. Good morning to you, Jean.
Good morning, Stacy.
We are so excited to have you on this morning, and this is a very exciting day for you. Congratulations on this.
Thank you so much. It's really exciting. I've worked hard on this, and I'm so happy to have it out and have people be able to listen to it.
Yeah, that is going to be awesome, and we're going to talk more about that here in just a second. I'm kind of curious. We really think it's cool that you are an Evansville native, grew up right here in the tri-state. Did you always kind of have the dream to be a stand-up comedian, or was there anything that kind of sparked that interest here as you were growing up?
Well, I didn't. I wanted to be like a dramatic actress, and I always loved comedy. I always loved SNL, and I always loved listening to comedy albums. And I went to an acting school in Los Angeles, and I found out that I could make people laugh, and I really enjoyed that. So it took a while, but then I just started like really becoming obsessed with stand-up comedy, and just finally went for it and have been doing it now for about 10 years.
That's amazing. So a decade, and you have traveled to a lot of places. Real quick, just kind of tell us some of the places you've been and performed.
Well, I've performed in the UK. I performed in London. I did the Edinburgh Fringe Festival in Scotland in 2019, and I've performed in Paris and Germany, and I'm thinking if there's somewhere else.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's amazing. That is amazing. You have done so much. And like you said, now you've got this album coming out today. So let's talk about that. What is it called?
It's called Passionate Aggressive.
Love that.
Thanks.
Tell us about
it. I've always kind of been a little bit passive aggressive. But sometimes I'm working on being more direct, but sometimes I've gotten to the point where I'm so like frustrated that I can no longer be perceived as passive. It's just passionate.
So what kinds of things can we kind of expect from this? Maybe if people haven't ever really listened to a comedy album before.
Oh, okay. Well, a comedy album, a lot of, it's sort of like a special that you would see on Netflix, but this is just audio of the show. And a comedy album, I just do jokes that I've written over my career. And one of the things I talk about in it is my dad. My dad was like a big inspiration to me, and he was really what I started talking about when I first started doing stand-up. Because I had my dad was older. He was 60 when I was born.
Okay.
So basically, people thought that was very weird. Like everyone thought he was my grandpa, and I talk about him a lot. And I talk about coming home during the pandemic. And I came home during the pandemic, and I got into a relationship that was not very good. Well, it should have been obvious. He was like living in a camper when we got together. So no matter what someone tells you, if they're living in a camper, they're not ready to see anyone seriously. So I learned that, and it's about my travels and working day jobs, which can be really tough in LA to work a day job and pursue something else.
So this is out today, and I love how you've drawn so much of your personal life into this. How can we listen to this, Jean?
You can listen to it on Amazon, Apple, Spotify, Apple iTunes, and Bandcamp. I guess a lot of people have already bought it on Bandcamp, pre-ordered it on Bandcamp.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah,
well, that sounds awesome.
Listen to music or anything.
We love it, and we love that you joined us today. Thank you so much for taking the time to do it, and another big congratulations on your album release today.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. Have a good day, and we'll be right back. We've got more coming up here on Local Lifestyles.